Welcome to Target Thursday. Remember, Target is the one with the passage that you glued in about my helper. It's week 7. For Thursday, our color is obviously blue, my favorite color. You'll also need your pencil. We don't need a highlighter today. So go make sure you have your blue, make sure you have your pencil, and then we'll get ready to go. In second grade, we're going to talk about point of view. Is this, and there's only 2 that we have to worry about in second grade. Is this first person or third person? If this is first person, then the narrator is the one telling the story. And they say words like I, me, my. If it's third person, then the narrator is someone standing outside of the story watching what happens. And they're telling the story like she went to blah blah blah, he went to blah blah blah. They, it's, theirs, his, and hers. Never do the words I or my come into play unless someone is saying them when it's third person point of view. So I want you to go through and look at the pronouns in the story, look at the nouns in the story, and see if you can figure out if this is first person, the person who's telling the story actually lived in it, or third person, it's an outsider watching the story. Think about it. Write down up here at the top near our fiction or nonfiction, you're going to write down POV, and you're either going to write a 1 for first person or a 3 for third person. Okay? Either first person or third person point of view. Pause, go look and see what pronouns you can find. Circle them even. Okay, I, like in the first sentence, I have to help out at my dog likes to help me with my jobs. Just now there's a her here. When I load the dishwasher, Molly wags, there's a her and a she and a she and a me, my, I, there's a she. Okay, in the first 2 paragraphs, I already know because there are I and my, and the author who's talking is saying, the narrator who's talking is saying from my point of view, from my viewpoint when I'm telling the story. I am in the middle of this story. I'm the one telling the story and it happened to me. So this is first person point of view. Just like when you're doing research, if you use a first person source or a first source, primary source, it's because that person actually lived and experienced those things. If it's primary or first, if it's secondary or a third, they didn't live it. Somebody else told them, or they watched it happen to somebody else, or they heard about it happening to somebody else. But if it's first person, they're actually experiencing those things. So we're going to put a box around first person point of view, and we're going to go to our question for the day. Hard to help you follow along. My helper. Read to find out how Molly tries to help. I have to help Mom at my house. My dog Molly likes to help me with my jobs. Molly just loves to do her part. When I load the dishwasher, Molly wags her tail on the dishes. She thinks she is helping me clean the plates. My mom says, "No, Molly." I just wink at Molly. I know she wants to help. Do ya? Hey, that's Brad talking to me while I'm making a video. Recording! Oh, he's taking a shower. There you go. We're about to go to his parents. I have to make my bed each day. Molly pulls on the blanket. She thinks she is so helpful. A part of the blanket is on the floor. My mom says, "No, Molly." I just wink at my dog. Molly really helps me when I take out the trash. She runs along with me. She jumps in front of me. I trip over her and spill the trash. Molly tries to help me pick it up, but she likes to hide the trash in the yard. My mom says, "No, Molly." I just wink at her. Molly is my helper. My mom just does not understand, does she? I wouldn't understand. Okay, we're moving on to the question for Thursday. Okay, I know it's Thursday, and I know on Thursday and Friday you're supposed to get multiple choice questions. But this is a really good question. Why does the child spill the trash? It's a cause and effect question. This is the effect. The effect is that the child spilled the trash. We need to look back into our story, find where the child spilled the trash, and see what caused it. See what caused the child to spill the trash. So let's start with our sentence starter. Why does the child spill the trash? So my sentence starter is going to be, the child spilled the trash because. If you know how to write all those words or most of those words, go ahead and pause now, write them down, and then unpause when you're ready to move on. Otherwise, everyone else, I'm going to help you spell them, and then we're moving on. Okay, here we go. Why does the child spill the trash? All these words are spelled correctly for me, starting with a capital letter, going to end with some punctuation at the end. The child. Now, I'm going to take spill and change it into the past tense. So I'm going to add ed to the end. The child spilled the trash because. Now, if you haven't already found it, take your blue. This should be in pencil. Take your blue. Go over here to the story. Find where the child spilled the trash. Underline it. Underline what caused the child to spill the trash in blue. And mark Thursday near it. And then we're going to see what you found. Okay, I scanned until I found spilled the trash right here in paragraph 4. So I need to look probably right before that. Maybe after it, but probably right before that to see what happened. I tripped over her. This her was Molly. Well, Miss Ricks wants to know, why did I trip over her? So I'm going to go back a little bit farther. Oh, she jumps in front of me. So all of this is Thursday, which I can abbreviate THURS. Now you can say that the child spilled the trash because the dog jumped in front of her, or because she tripped over her. I'm going to say, so pause, write what you think, and then I'll tell you what I think. Because I am super smart and want all the credit, I'm going to say the child spilled the trash because both. The child spilled the trash because the dog jumped in front of her and she tripped. Now remember, you could have just said because the dog jumped in front of her. You could have just said because she tripped over the dog. You need to add in over the dog. But make sure you have a period. Make sure you have a capital letter. And other than that, if you have one of those two or both, I'm fine. All right. Go to the rest of your stations.